Hi everyone, how's it going? Thank you for coming to my channel. My name's Madison. I just did a debt update on my page yesterday and it made me want to do a mukbang today. So I haven't been to Chick-fil-A in a really long time. It looks like they changed the bag a little bit. I'm excited for sure. I got chicken strips, so that will be delicious. I got buffalo sauce, Chick-fil-A sauce, and ranch. I actually don't really love many of their like other sauces. I haven't tried the Polynesian in a while, so maybe I'll try it again in the future, but for right now I'm good. I love their chicken strips. Wow, they gypped me on a fry. Oh yeah, that word's like not okay anymore, right? I'm excited. These are really hot, so I'm gonna set them to the side for right now because they're just gonna be impossible. So yeah, so I figured I'll do a video, kind of update you guys a little bit. I did a little bit of an update yesterday with the debt update, but it doesn't like really include everything. So I guess I'll start with the new house sitting client that I got. You guys, I really hope that like, I don't want anything I say to come off as like braggadocious, because I don't mean it that way. Like for me, I'm just really excited. So I want to talk about it. You know, like I don't have that many friends, so obviously I've talked to them about it, but I feel like you guys are my friends too. So I want to like tell you, I want you to be excited for me too, right? Anyway. Wow. These fries are so good. It's always such a quick thing at Chick-fil-A now, like, because I do the mobile order, especially since my location, they do 50 points extra if you do the drive-through for your mobile order. So it's like a no-brainer. Because I just got these fries for free because I had 400 points. So free fries every 4 visits. That's pretty good. Anyway, and their fries are like $2.98 for a medium, if you don't know. Here's a fry, by the way. So, there's this guy on YouTube. His name is Kevin Liu, and he is also a Rover sitter. He's really popular on there. He has like, I think 200,000 followers. But he also lives in Austin. Not too far from me, actually. And I haven't met him in person, but he goes on live a lot. And not that many people attend his live. I would say it's usually between like 8 people and like 20. But he goes on there all the time. And like I'm like always in there. So I'm like, you know, trying to make a little bit of a relationship with the guy, just because, you know, we're in the same industry. And he's pretty cool. He's not like a complete dick, so I'm okay talking to him. I also really like him because he charges his worth. Some people feel like they need to charge less so that they can like to feel bad for the client or just something like that. But what I offer is a luxury service, so I'm glad that he feels the same way as well, especially since he just does house sitting. Anyways, so he's trying to get out of it. When he said that, bells are going off in my head, because I'm like, oh, if he's trying to get out of it, that means there's clients that he will be leaving that maybe I can take some of them, right? So in a live one day, he's like, yeah, guys, you know, I'm trying to take a step back. I commented in there and I was like, hey, dude, if you ever, you know, somebody ever reaches out and you're like feeling too busy or whatever, because he does house sitting almost every day. Like, he is very, very, very busy. Feel free to look him up on TikTok. If I remember, I'll put one of his links in the description. And he talks about everything on there. It's really fun to watch. Anyways, so I was like, hey, dude, you know. And he's like, yeah, send me a message, and, you know, we can talk about it. I shot that message over so quick. So shot a message over, and literally like a week later, he messaged me back and tells me that he can't take one of his clients. In my head, he was like, hey, I sent him your Rover link. I'm like, cool. In my head, I'm like, oh, it's probably just somebody that he just doesn't feel like, you know, maybe it's somebody annoying, whatever. It's definitely not somebody annoying. So they live there's a few nice areas in Austin. They live in one of them. Their house is like one of the biggest ones on their street. They live in like a little cul-de-sac. And that's about it that I'm gonna do on the descriptor, just so that, just in case there's somebody weird in here, they won't find them. But yeah, so I went to go meet them. I didn't know what their house was gonna look like before I got there. I pull up. She was like, just park by the mailbox. I pulled up and I was like, I was like, what the fuck? And her mailbox is like one of those ones that's like made out of like brick or whatever. I'm like, okay. I always text everybody when I'm meeting them. I'm like, hey, I'm walking up to your door now. So as I start walking up there, fucking big ass door, just big ass entry in general. What I really love about it is there's just so many like plants and everything, and like almost the whole street is like canopied with mature trees. It's very peaceful. I really enjoyed it. So she just showed me everything and I'm like, oh my God. Oh, and I was gonna mention, before I took her, I asked Kevin, I was like, oh, like, have you sat for this person before? He's like, yeah, she's my certain video that he did. Because he does videos about, you know, his experiences. And so I went back to watch the video. I've watched all of his videos, but I'm pretty busy. I watch a lot of content, so I was like, let me go back and like look at it. I was like, no way. So what I'm enjoying about this is that she already booked me for what she was gonna book me for. And then she booked me. Here's a chicken tender, by the way. I left my table at home because I got like stuff all over. I got ice cream on it and I need to put some cleaner on it. Here's some ranch and buffalo. She goes on vacation once a month. So it's really, really awesome that I'm going to be able to kind of depend on that in a way. Not that I need to depend on it, but it just helps me make more each month, and I'm just so excited about it. Her dog is so cute. She has a pool, so I can like use that. They have a television outside, and she said her husband always uses it for music. I'm just like, sounds great. So I'm super excited about that. If you can guess what kind of car that was, I'll send you $5. Anyways, but yeah, and she's so nice. She's like, you can use the washer and dryer if you'd like, because one of my visits is really long. I have one coming up at the end of July. That is five days, and then one, I think at the end of August. It's like August 23rd to like September 6th or something. It's really long, but I'm super excited about it. And I love sitting for people that have cleaners because it just makes it easier. When I have to leave, because I know if there's like something that like isn't, you know, like sweeping the floors. I usually sweep the floors before I leave. With this, I'm probably just gonna sweep the kitchen and call it a day because they have cleaners coming. And she was like, if you need them to clean anything of yours, just let them know. I was like, oh, okay, thanks. So I'm just super excited for the opportunity. And I love, excuse me, I think an underrated part of this job is that being around people who make more money than me is super inspiring. I love it because, you know, I watch people on YouTube. Like, who do I watch? I already told you guys the cooking people I watch, but I like to watch, I think his name's Humphrey, Graham, of course, Caleb, when I can stand his videos. Sometimes I can't because it's very confrontational, and I'm so bad with confrontation. So I usually watch half until he starts really getting in on them, and then I stop. I'm trying to think about the girls that I watch. I watch Aja Dang. What is her name? There's this other girl, she's from the UK. I don't remember her name, but I really like her. I feel like it's Krishna or something. But it's usually a last name, so now I don't know. I'm really not sure. I always forget how filling the strips are. Oh, I went to Walmart and I saw these, so I wanted to try them. They were like $2.98. Let's try it in the ranch. Okay, I got some ranch. These are fun. Little pickle chips. These would be so fun to add to a salad. Or even a burger or something. Like, just add some crunch on there. You know how, like, sometimes you can add, like, crispy onions on a burger? That would be really good. Oh my god. Brandon and I went to this, like, hot dog place. It seems, like, really fancy, but whenever you actually go there, like, it's, like... not. The service is not great. The food is, like... it sounds gourmet, but, like, when it comes out, you're like, oh, it's not, like, gourmet at all. We waited a while, and, like, some items came out cold. It's called Beer House. It has another name too on DoorDash, but it's like either in or by Lakeway. My favorite kind of Camry just drove by, so I had to look at it. But yeah, for the price of the food, it was just not worth it, which sucked. Ah. I got a few different things at Walmart. I got some Chick-fil-A sauce. That's actually how it ended up here. I got some jalapeno ranch to try from Woodburger. And then I got some dried chickpeas. What's weird is this is like the biggest bag they come in. Maybe they just didn't have any more. Look how little this is. I hate this location. Aside from the fact that the drive-thru gives you 50 extra points, excuse me, whatever they do to the chicken, like, I don't know if their manager makes them cut it. I've talked about it before. Their breasts are always really small for the sandwiches. It's just very weird. I've had like a little bit of a cough because the weather here has just been terrible, and so I've been like using a lot of air conditioning at night. It's just drying me out. But yeah, I don't know what the manager's deal is here. But definitely don't love that. The other location I go to, like, that's the only reason I actually noticed is because at first I was like, oh, like portions are just getting smaller. Last bite. But when I go to the other location, I'm like, oh, I shouldn't feel like driving over there. It's not that much different in like the distance. It's just I was already over here. But yeah, I thought he owned both of them, so I don't know. Alright guys, well thanks so much for coming to my update. I hope that you have a great day or night wherever you are, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.